There has been a lot of chatter around Elon Musk and Bitcoin over the past week, especially today, Monday, or Sunday evening if you're in US time, where Elon talked on Clubhouse. I hope you're on Clubhouse. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you are, but he spoke about Bitcoin and yeah, I'll tell you a bit on what he said. And then I'll talk to you about what happened actually when he updated his Twitter profile. We saw the Elon candle, we saw the Elon dump, and yeah, I'm gonna discuss a bit what I think is gonna happen next. So with this, a lot of fun in today's video. Hey and welcome to today's video. My name is Julian. On my channel, it's all about making you crypto fit. I discuss the beautiful world of decentralization, blockchain, cryptocurrencies, most of all Bitcoin, and that is exactly the topic for today. If you are hitting the first time this channel, then hey, welcome. Click the subscribe and the bell button. You're not gonna want to miss anything here. Trust me, this topic is key. It's one of the hottest topics, and you want to be informed. I do this here in a very neutral, objective manner. And hey, if you're coming back, well, welcome back. I always enjoy it, and thanks so much. Click the upvote button, please. You know this video is going to be super awesome. And remember, the more upvotes, the higher the Bitcoin price is going to go. So hey, I hope you're supporting this, supporting the channel, supporting the algorithm. I would highly appreciate that. But let's dive right into the middle of it. Elon Musk is one of the largest crypto trolls out there. I know, you expected something else here, but I think he is one of the largest internet trolls in general. He just enjoys doing this. Now, obviously, he is one of the best entrepreneurs, business owner out there, but at the end, he really loves trolling people and he loves trolling communities. But aside of that, I made a video about a month ago, and you can watch this, where I give it about a 10% chance that Elon ever buys Bitcoin. And so now we have quite some new information. I want to update this prediction and see maybe he did buy more Bitcoin. And yeah, I'm going to discuss this actually at the very end. But so let's kind of review a bit the events that actually led up to this. And let's see what the Bitcoin price is going to go. So I'm going to do a quick screen share. This actually happened, I think, last Thursday. Yeah, so obviously it's the 1st of February. In 2 days is my birthday. I'm getting old here. So Elon updated his Twitter profile to hashtag Bitcoin, and that was massive. So he broke the Twitter world, he broke the cryptoverse with this update here, and obviously then a lot of people started updating their profile to hashtag Bitcoin, and there were a lot of rumors because he also posted here. Where was this post here? In retrospect, it was inevitable. And so a lot of people kind of connected that, where they said, okay, that tweet together with this profile means that obviously he bought Bitcoin. And I'm going to give you a bit in a second on that. But what actually happened was the so-called Elon candle. And so that happened on the 29th, so 3 days ago. It shot up. I mean, within like an hour, right? This thing shot up in total. It went up by like $5,000. Insane. Yeah, and then obviously Ray Dalio came out and said, hey, you know, I also think Bitcoin is great. A lot of influencers came out, but well, there was not much substance. And if you actually scroll back a bit, there's not much sign that he might have bought Bitcoin. So what happened was people got a bit more insecure. The price started dropping, and pretty much went back down to the pre-Elon Musk pump candle. And so a lot of people were calling, oh, Elon is just pumping and dumping Bitcoin. And a lot of criticism came and said, look how easy it is to manipulate Bitcoin. It's just one dude who can tweet something and the price shoots up by like 15, almost 20%. How legit is that? And then it dropped back down again and dropped down. And now, over the past, well, almost 12 hours, we saw an increase again. And so where is this coming from? Well, it's again the same guy pumping it, but right now he's pumping it with a bit more substance, if you want to call it. And that was actually on Clubhouse, and I don't know if you're on Clubhouse. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this app. It's been pretty trending, and yeah, Elon was in an audio chat on there, and he said that that he really thinks that there's a lot of substance to Bitcoin, and he might be late to the party. That's what he said. And he also talked about Dogecoin, By the way, Dogecoin, if you're interested, on cakestevi.com, we started liquidity mining with Dogecoin. So if you actually own Dogecoin, yeah, it's a bit of a promotion. Obviously, quite interesting. I think at the moment, what do we have here? Let's look. We have 341%, so might be interesting to liquidity mine on there. Yeah, it's quite good. And yeah, so that's been a bit of the story of all. I will link down below also the audio version. It's 2 minutes. I don't want to play it in the video. There's a lot of warnings that are being given by YouTube at the moment in when people play. And so quite an interesting event as a whole. Jarek posted into the chat. It was interesting also how he interviewed the CEO from Robinhood, Flood, and I totally agree. He actually makes a really good interview, and so as a whole, it was quite interesting. But what I want to give you here now is I want to give you a bit of my personal opinion on all this. I might have to increase my percentage of how much I believe, what's the probability of Elon having bought Bitcoin, but I wouldn't raise it by too much. I would probably say it might have moved up to 20%. And the reason for this is the following. I still don't see, the facts haven't changed. I don't see Elon trusting others more than he trusts himself. And so I don't see him borrowing against his Tesla stock to buy Bitcoin. I just don't see that. I also don't see him wanting to get into regulatory hurdles with the SEC for his Tesla money. That's just what I don't see. I still see him betting way more on himself than on other things. Now, there's a flip side to that. And the flip side is that I also believe that he is totally against what's happening right now when it comes to this institutional kind of space, when it comes to the short selling. And so I think he also sees the massive value and the massive independence that Bitcoin provides, especially to people that aren't as wealthy as he is, that can do whatever he wants. I mean, he has $200 billion freaking dollars, right? I mean, there's pretty much nothing that he couldn't do. And so that is a really, really key part in understanding. And he understands the value for the average person out there that a decentralized currency has. So let's put this into perspective. Do I think that he did a pump and dump? He definitely did a pump. And I definitely think for him, it's really awesome to see how much power he has. And I think he really loves this. He loves this Twitter stuff. So to me, I think that's a bit of it pushes his ego, and I think not in a negative way, really. It's very constructive. I think he does this because it really kind of gets him on, and it's really exciting to him. I do not think that at the moment he bought Bitcoin. I really don't think so. Do I think he will buy Bitcoins? Again, I give it about a 20, maybe 25% chance. So still way less. To me, the underlying facts haven't changed. Him saying that he really likes Bitcoin and that he's late to the party, to me, doesn't say that he bought Bitcoin. It's more about, him kind of saying, hey, being open to the idea and being open to Bitcoin. So that's that. Does he want to do a pump and dump? Definitely no. I would put my hand into a fire that Elon does not want to hurt the average investor. And another thing, I think he totally endorses Bitcoin for the average person out there to get independence and to not have other people tell you what you have to do. Having said all that, to me, there's no downside in saying, you know what, I actually believe that Elon Musk is going to buy Bitcoin in the future. So I rather be a bit more pessimistic and say, you know what, I'm going to buy Bitcoin not because I believe he bought it, but because of all the bullish thing around it. Hey, and maybe he did buy it. Holy moly, what's going to happen afterwards? So that is a bit of the entire kind of scene in this. I think the entire story around Wall Street Bets, a couple of videos I made now about all the thing with Elon. I think this is not going to be finished right now. So I think there's still going to be some stuff happening. Probably it's not the end of the story. So let's see. Let's stay tuned, and it's going to be quite interesting. I think as a whole, extremely bullish for Bitcoin. Also, statistically speaking, Januaries are relatively weak for Bitcoin, especially when the year before was very strong. This is quite expected. And so, yeah, don't be surprised if January was not that good. Generally speaking, then, February tends to be a lot better. So let's see how this is going to work out and is going to turn out. So, yeah, I hope this gives you a bit of insights. Let me know what you think. Do you think Elon bought Bitcoin? Do you think Elon is malicious and a pump and dump? Let me know. Let me know about Clubhouse. Is this something that you hang out? Have you done any audio stuff? Quite interested to hear. I'm getting a lot of invites at the moment. A lot of people talk about this. And yeah, other than that, fingers crossed. Let me know what you think about February. Is it going to be bullish, bearish for Bitcoin? What's the setup at the moment? And other than that, I'll see you next time. I see a lot of questions on like, yeah, XRP and silver and so on. I'll not talk about this right now. We can do this in future videos. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks so much. Yours truly, Julian. Bye-bye.